Yo, what is up everyone? Jake Rico here, coming at you with a Blu-ray review of one of my favorite Bogey and Bacall film noir films, and it's called Big Sleep. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy this Blu-ray review. Peace. Yo, what's good everyone? The film I'll be discussing today is The Big Sleep from 1946, directed by Howard Hawks, written by William Faulkner, Lee Brackett, and Jules Furthman, and the uncredited rewrites are written by Julius Epstein. He did all the reshoots that they had to do later in the production just to get it past Jack Warner's approval. This film also stars Humphrey Bogart, Lauren Bacall, John Ridgely, and Martha Vickers. So this film is black and white. It's 114 minutes. Subtitles English, Japanese, Polish, Spanish, German, French, and it's also a region-free disc. It's presented in 1:37 aspect ratio 1080p. So looking at this Warner Archive release of The Big Sleep, you can see the basic lush blue Amaray case with original art print, which highlights the cover art of this film. Then you can see the standard Warner Archive collection label printed on the top of the title. Continuing on to the spine, we have the screen title with the WB logo presented on the bottom, following a very presentable back art which includes the synopsis of the film, as well as a few screen grabs, as well as the cast and crew and standard production information on the bottom. So getting into the synopsis of the film, Bogey steps in as a hotshot detective of the name Philip Marlowe, who was portrayed in another film by Dick Powell in 1944 called Murder My Sweet. Marlowe's client is a wealthy but ailing General Sternwood, who hires Marlowe to investigate and take out a book dealer of the man Geiger, who has Sternwooded debts up to his ears, caused by his youngest daughter, Carmen, through alleged gambling debts. Vivian, Sternwood's eldest daughter, seeks more information on why Marlowe is hired, but there always ends up being more to the story through a series of twists, turns, murder, pointing fingers, and of course blackmail. Marlowe's investigation turns into a homicide investigation, which then leads to more infamy to follow suit throughout the film's story. The picture quality is mastered from a new 2K transfer with a fine black and white grain that will appeal to audiences who are a fan of this film. Warner Archive brings a frame-by-frame restoration of the film to bring it as close as possible to its original quality. The AVC encoded Blu-ray features deep blacks in the film, which complements the fine detail produced during my viewing pleasure for such a dark film noir. The audio transfer has a lossless encoded DTS HD 2.0 master. The sound is very fluid throughout the 114-minute length of the film, with very minimal clicks and pops, if not none whatsoever. The sharp dialogue and outstanding score present this film as a full package to the film noir lovers who want to experience an atmospheric presentation of Bogey and Bacall in high definition. So a general breakdown of the special features packaged with this release is an introduction by Robert Gitt, a 1945 alternate version presented in 480i, a 1945 and 1946 comparisons by Robert Gitt, and the original theatrical trailer presented in 1080p.
Can I be of any assistance?
Yes. Would you happen to have a Ben-Hur 1860?
A what?
I said, would you happen to have a Ben-Hur 1860?
Oh, a first edition.
No. The third. The one with the erratum on page 116.
I'm afraid not.
How about a Chevalier Audubon 1840 full set, of course?
Not at the moment.
You do sell books. Hmm?
What do those look like? Grapefruit?
Oh, Mr. Marlowe. Mrs. Rutledge.
Yeah, Mrs. Rutledge wants to see me.
How did you know?
He told me.
She sure is picking him tonight.
He didn't say.
Just won 8 bets in a row.
I didn't hear him tell you anything.
He didn't.
So in conclusion, although this film does not include a high definition remaster of the 1945 pre-release version of the film, it's still a tremendous and great addition to this film as a special feature bonus. Also, the 1945 and 1946 comparisons are very in-depth, to the point where Robert Gitt, he breaks down scene by scene from the 1945 to the 1946, which ones are added, which ones were not added or included into the final version of the film, pending Jack Warner's approval. So overall, Warner Archive did a tremendous and beautiful job restoring this film on both ends, audio and video, and I just have to give them props. So if you guys enjoyed watching this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this video, because I think I might start to review videos very often. I love to read your comments and feedbacks. So yeah, thanks for watching. JX Rico signing out.